it will cut. Hey, this is Larry, the Karate Kickin Dwarf. So, you haven't heard from me in a while, and I've thought I'd try something new. Instead of writing a blog post, I'd try this thing called a vlog. My kids, they watch a lot of vloggers on YouTube, so I thought I'd try this instead. I've been interested in some new aspects of martial arts, weapons, more specifically, knives and bladed weapons. Years ago, I took a class on edge weapons. Had a lot of fun. Had some difficulty in the class, trying to find a knife that would work in my hands. I haven't had a lot of good experiences with weapons throughout my martial arts training. One of the first experiences with weapons when I was younger, my ex-brother-in-law, he was teaching me how to use a collie stick. It didn't go over too well. He taught me how to do the strikes, doing really well, except whenever he would go to hit the stick that I was holding, the stick would fly out of my hand across the room. Throughout my training in karate and Shorin-ryu, we had to use a bow staff. And bow staff I could hold very well because I was holding with two hands. So in more recent years, I've become interested in things like the karambit. I was watching a video on YouTube. It's Funker Tactical, and it had Doug Marcada. First time I ever heard of this guy. Watching him demonstrate how to use the karambit, the Fox 599 knife. Fell in love with it, so got on Amazon and ordered something similar. It was this training blade right here. As you can see, it's kind of big. And it's hard for me to hold on to. Especially having this little clip here on the back. Makes it even harder. Can't even fit my finger in the hole all that well. A lot of gap there. So, I didn't get to do a lot of training with this, especially on my own and watching videos. So I've kind of just put it off to the side, left it on my dresser, and I would pick it up every once in a while and try to figure it out, how, I can make use of it. So, a couple of weeks ago, I was on Facebook, and it was a Facebook group for bladed people. Talking to some of the people there, and I was mentioning my experiences with weapons in general, telling them about my hands, and a lot of people, they've responded, it's like, hey, we can help you out. And a couple of knife makers said, hey, show me some pictures of your hands, send me some measurements, and we'll customize the handles for you and make it to where you can hold something. So one in particular that got a hold of me was Guardian Angel Knives. Really awesome. Very awesome collection of knives. I really enjoyed it, looking at them. And so I got in touch with the guy, sent him some measurements, showed him some pictures of my hands, and told him what style of knife I wanted. So he sent me a training blade to try out. This thing is really awesome. It won't cut. But it fits in my hand perfectly. Got a little finger guard. I can grip it very well. I like this thing. It's awesome. My kids love it too. So, in this Facebook group that I was talking to, a couple other knife makers, they got a hold of me, and they said, hey, we've got some knives laying around. We'll send you some so you can try out. They got really skinny handles. They're minimalist knives. One in particular is made by CRKT. This is designed by Alan Folt. Really nice. Very skinny handle. Fits into my hand very well. I got really good control of it. And it will cut, because I used it to cut open Christmas gifts the other day. You know those packages that are plastic and sealed all the way around, and it's really hard to break into? Well, take one of these to it, and it goes through that plastic like butter. One of the other knives that they sent me was this one. Really enjoy it. And hold on to it really good too. So if you like any of the knives that I've showed you, such as this CRKT and my training blade, if you want something custom made, I'll leave the links below. And if you like this format, the vlog instead of the blog, let me know, and stab that like button down below and leave me a comment. I look forward to hearing from you. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Us. Yes, I know, I stole that from Master Ken.